update to the World of Ability Podcast Network. My name is Emily Gilbert, and I'm a podcast engineer here, and excited to bring you another episode of the Mastery of Connections with our uh, Alan Holmes, or MC Holmes, as our master connector, as we have actually call him. Due here every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central. Um, and uh, talk about all about making connections, um, and networking and so on. Um, but nothing further, we bring in Alan to share yourself to welcome Alan.
Good be. This is Alan for the Mastery of Connections. Start by saying, first of all, thank you, Emily, for putting together a wonderful platform. I'm another EC Marketing for All who has, ladies and gentlemen, Conversation for All is on Friday. But this is what we do at the Master have guests. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just check in. So just wanted to let you know today we don't have a guest as far as who knows may pop in, but we will be giving updates and started tomorrow saying thank you for the spirit of the games. Thank you for the conversation for all, Mr. EC Marketing, Christian Mendez. Thank you for Project Die Hard, uh, what you're doing for the veterans as we just celebrated Veterans Day. And as we come to the end of the year, let us reflect and thank in gratitude. I did share in the chat that we may have a guest very soon with the gentleman named Neil Wright. Neil Wright grew up in the Bakersfield, California area. He grew up with his situation with the two lowers. Says he was known. He has a book on Amazon, Black Boy from the Barrio, and if uh, Emily sees I believe she sees the website. She could just share that with, but it's the very innovative website of www.ihdm.com. It is a very unique platform that they fundraise for nonprofits and individuals. So we may have him in the near future, but Massive Connections is a very in a platform with the brainchild of Mr. Kirk Roscoff and Emily Gomer, who allowed me to just share what we do as a resource, what we do as a whole, what we as a community essence of business. Yes, I'm the master connector, but Massive Connections is about more than just myself. It's about who we are as a whole, as a society, what's going on. There's a lot of information going on online, offline, growing your business, growing your nonprofit, growing the disability channel, growing the world of ability, and of course, equally as important, the veterans of our great country. Um, Mr. Christian Mendez always pops in, supports 110% with what he does as a community and giving back with various different resources that help grow your organization. Mr. Christian, I see you over there poking around the corner. Come in, brother. Tell me what's going on. How's the holiday season? How's the family? Because every once in a while, we have to check in on families. That is utmost important in the Mafia Connections world.
Yeah, no, thank you, appreciate it. No, just here to support. Had a collaboration with Die Hard.
Okay, Christian will be back in just a minute. We just saw a little technical difficulty, but Christian will be back in just a minute. But like he says, oh, there he is. See, wish you were command, Mr. Christian. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. We got you, brother. We got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, big congratulations, especially it is after Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. Again, commemorate and honor. We want to make sure that we raise awareness for suicide of veterans awareness. but we also that we fight and we combat and with resources and with abilities that we can. So taking action today. Thank a veteran. Also today's disability channel, the World of Ability Podcast Network, for those able-bodied and
Christian, can you hear me? Okay. Christian, I'll be back in a minute. We just roll with the flow as we go through here. He's probably in a little area that it's not picking up, but we're here just to let you know this is what makes the Massive Connections very unique and innovative. We go through, we have real challenges. Go ahead, brother. There he is. We got you.
yeah, no, I was saying that absolutely, absolutely, we're encouraging and supporting our communities. We want to make sure that we raise awareness for the suicide veteran rate, but also thanking the Disability Channel, today's Disability Channel, also the World of Ability Podcast Network. So again, take the action, think a veteran, think, just be kind to one another. Ability challenged individuals, we all have different ability challenges. I think we all have challenges. Let's be let's be kinder, let's be warmer, let's be just better for one another. With everything that's going on in the world, not just within the U.S., but let's make it go back to our communities and our local communities. There's a lot of ongoing things that are happening. There's a lot of news. There's a lot of things that are going on. And we're here to anchor that, to uplift one another, to support. With so much of that negativity already out there and online, we want to make sure that we are the support, the grounding, and the ability to uplift one another. So we got some great events that are coming up
Absolutely.
from Helpopedia. We're involved in launching a dad support group and also a family support group in regards to all people, parents alike as well. And then we're going to have each individual groups for folks that may need a little bit more assistance and just hearing and just support. I know we also have some of the stuff that we're working with Project Die Hard to get that information and to get what we need to um, together to further that cause and to continue to further that mission.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. As always here that Christian is my wingman with Community Pay It Forward being on Fridays. And, definitely here to support him 110% because, you know, as Christian shared that in today's society, there's so much going on and the negativity and everything else. We want to spin it and make it a positive by providing you with various resources. If you get, when you get a chance, check out thefamilyshowpro.com, which is a site that uh, I every once in a while I would like to mention because it was because of Christian Mendez and the EC Marketing for All that has come and happened, and it's about resources and giving value. Then of course Emily Gomer has been supporting 100% with her amazing skills with virtual assistants. And Emily, I don't know if you're, I know you're back there in the wings. If you want to come back and chime on in and share a little bit what you have going on with the events that are coming up in December, and or maybe sooner. What do you have going on, Miss Emily? Just the world of those who are listening out there in the IMS Massive Connection world.
So you have the EC EC Expo event on December 5th from 10 to 4 Pacific, noon to 6 Central. There's also it's going to be a little bit of a demo of EC Expo, but also having speakers and so on. So if you're interested in attending or being a speaker on that, uh, please let me know. Also, over uh, Christmas is the December 24th to 26th. This is going to be a holiday event. Um, it's a 37-hour holiday event. Um, out here. I just didn't let us know that as well. That's kind of what I have at the moment.
Yeah, I wanna piggyback off
Okay.
in
All
regards to the
right. Well,
holiday events. So the holiday events, I know that holidays for most can be really awesome times, and times with the family, times with relatives, times with loved ones. We got to make sure that we also check in on our veterans. We check in with our family. We check in with maybe that grumpy uncle. Again, this is what we're talking about being mindful and supporting our communities, supporting our veterans, thanking them, not just on Veterans Day, and again supporting and bringing that culture of action and of kindness. We're here to support Alan as well as Emily and whatever other projects are going on, so definitely check it out, reach out, like like, share, and comment so that we can get more reach, support what the ongoings that Emily, Kurt, Alan, and everybody else, Sue, Brian, Jay, everybody that they're doing. This is actual helping our local communities, and you guys can get involved. Whoever's listening, you can be a contributor, you can be a partner, you can be a guest, and we want to make sure that we open that up. And again, we just remind folks, because the holidays can be great for folks, for most of us, but for some of us it can lead down to maybe a little bit more of isolation. It can lead into more of wanting to go introverted. So let's just be mindful for one another and definitely be grateful for one another as we're moving forward through these types of conversations on here as well, and these topics that are of great value.
absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Christian. Always remind me and reminds us why we have the massive connections, because you never know who you're gonna come across, whose lives you're gonna touch, who will stop by the show. Definitely, if you're those who are listening across the globe, mastery of connections at gmail.com. That's mastery of connections at gmail.com. Go ahead, send your bio, send your story. We would love to hear from you, love to figure out when and where we can make a difference in your life. And like Christian says, that this is a time that there's a lot of families, there's a lot of children don't have any food. There are a lot of individual families that don't have homes, and this is a time they all collectively come together. I did share it with Emily, and I will definitely share with you if you like. His name is Neil Wright. And like I said, he may be a guest in the near future. I just met him yesterday, and I don't believe in coincidences. He has a book from the Black Boy from the Barrio. It's on Amazon, and this gentleman grew up with an environment that where it was only a 3,000, um, you know, community, but 85% of them were farm workers, and he made an incredible journey to be a life coach and support, and he has the largest humanitarian project of peace, love, respect, and honor. This is someone that I am working with and bringing to the Massive Connection. So you heard it first, but check it out, but check with us. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that to happen, a lot of other things are occurring around the world, such as taking care of their families and support and veterans, as well as the great things that Project Die Hard has with Brian Gibson, and as well as Mr. Zach Clayton. He has a pack channel. He has a event that he puts on every Wednesday. So we're continuing to love and support. And of course, Emily has always encouraged, they have a world of abilities on Wednesday evening. So there are lots of things that are going on. Never feel that you are less than you are. You're always greater than yourself, and you are a beacon of light and hope. The MC Holmes, the Mastery of Connections. I'm just the servant's heart to be the navigator and be here to support you 100%. There's a lot of projects we're working on, and projects that are not even here yet because we're waiting for you. So yes, this is your MC Home, slowing down long enough as Mr. Uh, uh, the Christian has always shared. He introduced me to a lady named Christine who we know this Snap. Tap and Zap. You'll know her. If you want to know who that is, then definitely check out our features on LinkedIn as well as Facebook and some of the other groups because she has been an amazing gift to helping us calm before the storm. So it is, every once in a while we have a full blown show, and others we just check in, and this is one of those check in shows. So um, before I go ahead and wrap up here, any other final thoughts with Emily or my brother from another, Mr. Christian, who has a show, a little birdie told me, on Conversations Raw on Fridays. Mr. Christian,
Fridays, twelve
Emily.
thirty. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for having. Thank you for the support. Thank you for lending an ear. Anybody that is listening, want to make sure that we really highlight text that we really highlight exactly what this show was and how it came about, and the master connections, the master connector here, Alan, and in just in co-creation. Uh, it's wonderful to see the collaboration, and I appreciate you as well as Emily and Kurt that is making this possible. But truly, if you have something on your heart that you want to do, reach out. If there's something that you were thinking of starting, reach out. Again, these are the individuals that we want to get into action. We want to be your support. We want to make sure. And as you brought up Christine, I want to make sure that we go over that because when you're watching a movie and everything is going in chaos, you always see the hero kind of recollect himself before going out there and kicking butt and getting that win, getting that victory. You see kind of that, like Alan just mentioned, is you see the calm before. No, we're talking about in the storm, being calm and being able to gather your thoughts, to be able to breathe, to be able to be in management and control of your body. And I think that just speaks volumes, not just to our communities that are more vulnerable, but that just speaks volumes, should speak volumes to those that are looking to actually take control and accountability of their actions, of their words, of what they're doing today. And again, one of the things that I love, Alan, is how raw and how we are about these different things and these certain topics that get brought to our attention. And it's like you say, we don't know what we don't know. We're not experts, but we do have connections through the Master Connector, through the Spirit of the Game, through Project Diehard, through Family Shield Pro, through EC Marketing. We do have experts that we do have as a resource and that can give some free. This is a free session to get you in to calmly live. I mean, if that doesn't tell you a benefit, you get a free benefit. It's a three-step process, and we invite you over to Christine Bernat. That's Christine, ChristIneb as in boy, ERNAT.com, and check out her Snap Tap Zap, which is coming soon. Another website, but you'll be able to see it. It's such a simplistic process, but it works so well. It's made changes within me and in our family's lives. Just maybe a month of doing this. So I truly invite folks and anyone that may be feeling anxious to check it out. Christine Berna, Snap, Tap, Zap, just breathing. And overall, again, I thank you. You are the gift. Alan, you are the gift, right? And make something amazing happen, folks. For
Thank you, Christian. I always see this is the reason why yeah, and I'm honored to have Christian here because he's such a wingman and he's given inspiration and gives resources and tips and so forth. Um, Miss Emily Gomer closes out, young lady. Thank you for allowing us to be here for this week again and doing what you do and changing the world with your word. Any other final thoughts before we go ahead and close out?
Everybody is welcome to join us on any of the shows in the network, whether it's this one or any of the other ones, like questions or anything like that. Uh, to thank Christian for coming on today, and if you're interested in being a show, let us know. Um, and again, we are here every Wednesday uh, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central. Um, and uh, and yeah, we have other things going on, so let us know if you're interested. Uh, but any last things, Alan?
No, I just wanted to thank you all for listening around the world. And as always, thank you for listening and being part of. And remember, you are a like a beacon of hope. You are a superstar. You are God's creation. You are a unique human being. And I leave it by saying thank you so much, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Who never knows who will show by, and be always take care of yourself and take care of one another. We love you, we honor you, and respect you. We'll see you Friday. For there's a gentleman named E.C. Martin for All with Conversation for All. So make sure you check that out, and thank you for being part of the Mastery of Connections.